stream. This is a problem. Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer and we're here playing Heroes of Might and Magic 4. And we're continuing ELwins story and hey, let's go kill some mages. I could fight these dragons too. I mean, the dragon scale armor is pretty good, but I'd rather avoid fighting these dragons at the moment. Let's wait and call in some reinforcements. And see. Poison, and poison. Yeah. That makes sense? Ah, my tigers. Okay, so let's just run him up there. And there we go. No losses, if I wasn't mistaken. Basic healing, spirituality, conjuration, and some. I have all of these, don't I? Yeah, I have all. Okay, that feels very useless, but it is what it is. Unicorns. We can crush these like a bug, according to the game. So let's crush them like a bug. And get some more fairy dragons in, because fairy dragons are awesome. We'll let the unicorns come to us. Like this. Good, good. Now. Up and boom. Oh, that's sad. Now, I should do some firebolting. And my tigers are doing a great job. And let's see if my fairies can finish. No, they couldn't. But my elves finish it off. This is getting to be pretty awesome by now. Let's see here. Griffins. I should crush them. Oh, really? So let's get some more fairy dragons out. Hold, hold. Rain some destruction. Hold. Fire at will. Hold. Here they come. And they fly right to my summoned fairy dragons. That's great. Now I'm gonna send the mantises up. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. And finally. Boom. Think turns out okay. And Cowl of Resistance. Yeah, it goes in here. I didn't have one of these slots up. Alright, let's build. Creature portal. We need a creature portal. Rangers Guild, because why not? Can't afford anything, so there we go. Ah, no. Let's... Oh. Oh. How many? 14. This could be bad. So we bring in some fairy dragons. Hold. Okay. That wasn't so bad. So, you go up there. Okay. Add more fairy dragons. Yeah, they're going after my elves. All my elves will die. Now, go down and kill this one. I said kill it. Elves should not do anything. Come on, tigers. Good job. Firebolt. Then we lightning them. Okay, good. This... I had some losses, but not that bad. It could have been much worse than how it actually turned out. So, I'm gonna do this, and this removes friendly creature penalties. You know what? Breeze, you have spent your time with me. What do we get? Oh! More mantises. Yes! 4 mantises, we just killed 14. 4 should be no problem, right? Right? Hold. Good. Now. Fireball. And chop. Good, amazing. That's great. And finally we go down here and we fight these guys. Get some fairy dragons. Hold. Nuke. We like the nuke it. Hold. Fire it well. I love the no range penalty. Okay. Cool. Move. And... oh, nice. up there and kill this. Oh, that's overkill. Amazing. I need to find a way in here too. Bow of the Elf King. It's just behemoths. They are a lot less scary than mantises, at least for me. Castle and Caravan. Magic Forest and Pyres. What do I actually need? I need cash and gems. Okay, got it. Oh, orange. Now, let's go and grab this little town here. No, we are not. Like that. No losses. Now, let's just get a Sacred Grove up here. This provides a permanent increase to our spell points. And we want to take out these Nagas here because we want access to the gold mine, please. Now, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, really? You thought you were cooking there, didn't you? Anyways, even the mighty Nagas cannot stand up to the awesome power of fairy dragons and giant mantises. So, more fairy dragons, because why not? Hold it, hold it. Get. Nice. Move. See. Oh, they're actually dangerous. Who knew? My guys are taking damage. Fly my flyers away here and focus fire a little bit. How are you guys doing? 96. Okay. Tigers can stay right there. And our elves should focus here. No, no. Misclick. Not that it matters, but still. 17. That's a lot. what do we have in here? Let's get the fade trees up. Start building caravans. What do I need for caravan? I need trees. Okay, I need trees. Why in the world would I need trees? Like this. I'm thinking the more caravans I get up, the more I can ship between my cities, so I don't have to go all the way back when I wanna... Yeah, let them run. When I wanna get stuff to the front line. Treetop Lodge, because archers are awesome. And I've lost a few of them. And Griffin Cliffs need a citadel and wolfman. Like this. The goal is to eventually get fairy dragons everywhere. Let's see, is summoned white tiger? I already know that one. Let him run. Oh, I can get more elves. That's great. Fully built out city. Good. Rangers Guild and Magic Forest. Okay, almost done. That's good. Yeah, let's kill them. There we go. And dead. Oh, poor fairy dragon. Takes all the damage. And there we go. Easy peasy. Let them run. Since they don't want to join, and they won't join since I don't have nobility. Oh! They want to fight. Hold it. Hold it, hold it. Hold it. Alright. I guess we are slowed. And you know the strategy by now. It's a good one. It works. There we go. Let's go down here and get some more elves, because we can. Now, what do we have in here? Let's get a citadel. Fully built out. I keep forgetting that, but this one is not. Oh, this one is fully built out. Yeah. Alright, I should get City Hall up there. Now let's just kill ourselves some elves. Like that. Let him run. Plus 4 gems. That's good. We need more gems. I cannot go through here. Oh! Hello, is this Ivor? Harke Manor. Yeah, okay, I see. That's Harke Manor. Let him run. Gain some stats. Gain some army. Go back down. I'm gonna pass that. I think this guy is unable to go through here, so he's not a danger to me, except in the sense that he's going to continue building this ridiculous army. Actually, I don't think he will. I think it's going to be a static thing. So there's that too. Alright. How many? 15. I can fight 15. Pause. Fairy dragons. Pause. Here we go. Now they're all attacking the fairy dragons. So we should make sure there's less fairy dragons down. Okay, let's go up here and fight like this. We lost some tigers here. But, yeah. Still, it was good. Now we're at orange side. Build a city hall. And I can't build a city hall because I don't have gems. Frickin'. Dang frackin' nab. Alright. Oh, really? Well, let's just take it then. Oh, really? No. You're not running away. There we go. Easy peasy. This could be an interesting fight. Okay, not that interesting, but still. Let's get some fairy dragons. Oh, I actually lost a griffin. That's unfortunate. Oh, you need to die. Like that. That takes care of that. And there we go. I lost a lot of my boys here. That's no fun. Advanced defenses. Wolf Lake. Something tells me there's wolves in here. Alright. Oh. 3 dragon golems. I'm shaking in my boots. Lion Shield of Courage. We're gonna use that from now on. I don't want fire. Here. Conservatory of Chaos. I guess we ring that after. Can I create caravans? Okay, good. Bury. Okay. So, I'm going to showcase how caravans work. We are going to add up this, and this. I can't buy them though. Can't afford. They need gems. That's why I never have any gems. Okay, makes sense. Like that. Now, here. Oh, that's why I don't have gems. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Everything needs gems. Alright. But I can get myself some tigers. And now I'm gonna go back up here. And we're going to do create caravan. And we are sending them off. And we are sending these off. Now, they will arrive in this town in a couple of days. And then I can take that army and start moving down towards Elven. Saving myself having to trek through all of the previous areas. Grab the gold. The gold is the most important. Summon Griffin. No. I don't think it's worth it. Rangers Guild. City Hall. And Conservatory of Life. Fully built out, if I'm not mistaken, and this one is fully built out except for these three. Okay. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this should take me to how many? Okay, this is a bit scary because fairy dragons are very unpredictable. I'm gonna go up and deal with these first. Oh wait, I have... Oh! Fine. Just be that way then. Everything goes up to fight my summons. Okay, that's cool. There we go. All dead. Gotta love it. Grab all of these goodies. Magic amplifier. Dragon strength. Haha. I think that's the one thing I was missing. All friendly creatures use 33. Yeah, that's not a problem. The only spellcaster I have in my army is the single fairy dragon. Now. See, this is a problem. Why I say fairy dragons are damn scary. Because the simple fact is they are. They are very scary. Buggering bastards. One down. Two down. And three down. Okay, this is a lot of losses here. I think I get one of my mantises back. But otherwise, this is a complete rout for a lot of my army. Now, you see, this is the caravan that started to arrive. The next one should arrive soon too, I think. Now, I need to replenish my armies. So I'm just grabbing everything I can get. Now, let's look here. Still haven't arrived. Okay, that's cool. But I'm getting all the armies I can get. Now, here's the rest of the armies arrived. Gonna do this. Gonna leave these guys up here because they are not needed. And everything else is gonna fly down here now. Full speed to meet with ELwyn. Yeah, it's just some ghosts. I can deal with that. I don't think I even bothered to do summons with these guys. There we go. Easy. Mercury. Okay. So we go down here and like this. We bring in this. We're gonna get this thing here to grab as much army with it as it can, because it's still going down to meet up with ELwyn. In the meantime, I for some reason get stuck with earth elementals and unicorns. I don't particularly care about that, but okay. I guess it is what it is. Treetop Lodge. Good. I'm not getting the pyre, I want the forest. I know that, technically speaking, the phoenixes are just as powerful as anything. But I kind of like the fairy dragons much more. They're much more versatile for me. And they're almost as strong in the physical sense. Do I have Fireball? What do I actually have? I do still not have Fireball, that's just sad. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Staff of Summoning. It's quite inferior to the other things I'm using, so no. Griffin Cliff. Magic Forest. Creature Portal. Okay. Let's go down here and finish this town. Oh! Wait, what? Really? No. And he ran away. Okay. Really? So that happened. Okay. Let's just go in here and... summon the fairy dragon. No. Summon the fairy dragon. Here we go. Oh, come on. Haven't you guys learned to develop your cities? I mean, seriously, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for all metrics. That's okay. Oh, seriously, you guys want to fight me? Okay, fine, we'll fight. Here we go. Very brave elves. I commend you in your bravery. Now these guys are down here, and they should just go down here and grab some more units on the way. Really? You killed some elves. Damn you. Oh my, you can't learn basic magic, chaos magic twice. Too bad. Mirilass drops out of the treetops along with a pair of fairy dragons. The rest of his army crawls out of the bushes and into formation, ready to do battle. He stumbles forward, his hand on the hilt of his sword. Something is wrong with him. His sarcastic smile is too wide, and he seems unsteady. You finally come for me. Should have killed you back at the glen, he slurs drunkenly. I'm glad you didn't. Then you truly would have given up on that last part of yourself to Lord Hawk. I can't believe all this is over a woman. We don't have to fight Mirilass. Surrender, and perhaps we can set everything right. I suggest, stretching out my hand in friendship. But the elf's mind was clouded and confused by the drink. I could tell Mirilass struggled between his desire to do what's right and his loyalty to Harke, and no matter what choice he made, he lost. I was glad I wasn't in his place. When he drew his sword, it appears as if Mirilass thought he would fight and die in this battle, and everything would be over. So I ordered my troops to attack, but I told them to spare Mirilass's life. Then our two forces met in this quiet place. Aww. He actually has quite a dangerous force. But you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have summoned phoenixes. And that's all the difference. All the sprites are dead. Take out these. There we go. Now, I'm going to start fireball. Yeah, let's go down and fight these guys. Oh, really? That's clever. The air positioned itself so my phoenix would hurt my griffin. That's why I lost so many griffins. Oh well. I bound Mirilass's hands behind his back and placed a guard on him at all times, even though I felt he would not try to escape. The archer's spirit seems to be broken. What I was really worried about was Mirilass hurting himself. Minutes after our victory, I sat next to the archer and placed a pen and ink on the ground in front of us. "What's that for?" he asked. "I want you to write a letter to the Elven court stating that Harke ordered you to murder me, and that my actions against the towns under your protection were provoked." Mirilass chuckled at some irony I did not see. "Harke had me write letters too. Everyone wants me to write letters." "What letter?" I asked. "Back when you started attacking my towns, he had me write to Aranorn for help. He practically dictated the entire thing to me," Mirilass confessed. "Of course, Harke couldn't accuse me of those crimes himself. He needed Mirilass to do it, so he could act outraged and demand justice. That's why the Elven court supports Harke so strongly." "You knew it was wrong, yet you did it." "Yes," Mirilass said. I placed a sheet of parchment in his lap and said, "So, here's your opportunity to make it right. Tell the court I am not the criminal you claimed I was. Tell them Harke ordered you to kill me, and that when you could not, he ordered you to write the false letter." "I tried to do what was right, but I couldn't just disobey orders," Mirilass said, burying his face in his hand. "How did everything go so wrong?" "You won't be alone in this, Mirilass," I said. I placed a hand on his shoulder. "When the Elven court judges you, I will stand at your side and beg them to be merciful. I owe you my life, Mirilass. It's the least I can do." "You would do that for me, after all I've done to you?" "Yes." Slowly, Mirilass picked up the pen and dipped it into the ink pot. "So, we are seeing some sort of resolution here. Now, let's go recruit some creatures. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe if I go in here, I come out there. Yes, I do. Now, we do this, and I suddenly have something that resembles an army again. Send these guys away, we don't need them. Alright, let's go for the final battle. Well, I guess. Here we go, Phoenix S. Fly in, kill the hero. Okay. You guys hate my fairy dragons, don't you? I guess it cannot be avoided. Alright. I'm just gonna fly these guys over here. Okay. So, I gotta summon my own fairy dragons then, since you won't let me have them. Then I'm gonna make sure that these elves do not fire anymore. We're gonna do that like this. Okay, let's just fire, kill this dude. Oh, really? Oh, you killed them too. Well done. We're gonna dragon strength our tigers. And I am about to lose even my fairies are about to die. I'm just gonna fly them away because I don't want them taking more damage than necessary. Now my tigers are getting it, but I kind of knew that was coming. Damn, this big army. Some of them I get back, but not a lot. Harke had slipped from the manor more than a week ago for some important military mission, so he wasn't there when I conquered it. To my surprise, I find Shaera hiding in her bedroom with a dagger in her hands. Obviously, my enemy didn't believe I was capable of capturing Harke Manor, so he left her safely behind. "Stay away, we're murderer!" Shaera shouted. She looked at me with hatred and fear in her lovely blue eyes and pointed the weapon at me. Her words bit deeper than the blade ever could, but I told myself it was all an enchantment. This wasn't how she really felt. "I've come for you, Shaera," I said as I walked cautiously towards her. "Yes, Harke warned me that you might. He said you would come to kill me." Shaera pressed the dagger to her throat and said, "Well, I won't give you the pleasure." Fortunately, she let me get close enough that I was able to leap those final few feet and grab the hand holding the weapon before she slit her long throat. I twisted her arms. My insides tensed when she cried out in pain, because I had once sworn to myself that I would never hurt her. I dragged Shaera kicking and screaming to the ground, and then I reached to my belt where I kept the mirror of true love. "Look on it. Look upon the mirror and see the one you truly love," I intoned, finishing the spell I began so many weeks ago. Then I held the mirror before her face. Shaera was compelled by the magic to gaze upon it. She opened her eyes, and her entire body relaxed as she stared blankly at the image in the glass. Then she started to weep. Impatiently, I turned the mirror to see its image. Forever burned into the mirror of true love was my own face, as we kind of suspected all along.
I regret being so quiet as we sailed across Lake Sleet, but I was angry at my beloved for hiding me away while he went to face Lord Harke. After all we had been through, Why did he have to leave my side again? But Elwyn was the Elf King now, and Aranon needed him more than ever before.
I stood on the bow, staring out over the still water of Lake Sleet. My thin cloak did little to keep out the icy, wet wind that gave these waters their name. Still, I barely noticed the chill because I was deep in thought about how different I had become since I met Shaera. I had seen more battles than I cared to admit and experienced more anguish than I thought I could stand. I had gone from an insignificant courtier to a criminal to a leader, and it still wasn't over. On my head was an oak crown accented with gold gills and emeralds. It had been given to me a week ago by the Elder Council in an announcement that stunned me to the core of my being. The Elder Council asked me to be the new Elf King. As Menathat had said, "Admittedly, we were about to give Lord Harke the crown, but then his sudden marriage to Shaera seemed suspicious. Meanwhile, Elwyn, you have shown an appreciation of love, nature, and honesty. You have also shown that you are resourceful enough to do what must be done in the name of justice. That is just the sort of person Aranon needs as its ruler." Out of respect for Menathat and Aranon, I accepted, even though I felt I was the wrong choice. After that, the Elder Druids presented me with my crown and the legendary bow of the Elf King. The ceremony was brief, and the celebration even shorter, for Aranon had already been at war with Lord Harke for nearly 3 months. As the Elf King, I was expected to turn things around. After I captured Harke Manor and brought Shaera back to Aranon, the Elven court declared Harke a criminal. But no one realized how loyal the forest guard had been to their former commander. Most of them left their posts, not believing the accusation made against the man that once led them. Suddenly, Harke had an army larger than Aranon's. In just 3 short months, Harke conquered most of Aranon, and every time we sent a force against him, we lose. The Elven court is desperate now. Everyone knows we have only one more chance, and now that I am the Elf King, I am expected to raise a force against Harke that will put an end to this civil war. Yes, I was a different man now. In the past, I would have shirked from this responsibility. I might have even fled into the forest, never to be seen again. But I couldn't do that anymore. I was the last hope against the greatest threat to elvenkind since the Reckoning. But first, I had to make sure Shaera was safe. Oh, even more. It's hard to believe it was only yesterday that I took Shaera's arm and walked from the deck of the ship onto the narrow dock. This nameless island in the middle of Lake Sleet had perhaps 100 inhabitants, mostly reclusive fishermen. With Harke so close to Aranon, the Elven court decided it would be prudent to hide the Elder Council here. So I brought Shaera along as well. I paused briefly as Menathat and the other members of the Elder Council stepped onto the deck and stared around the island. Their expressions were somber, as if they had already been defeated. Leaving Shaera on the shore, I returned to the ship and helped Menathat onto the dock. We both glanced at the woman I loved. "You will watch her, won't you?" I asked him. "Of course, my boy. I'll even ask her to stay with me. If she refuses, I'll pretend I'm too frail to even make my own tea. That should convince her," Menathat said. I smiled, hugging the old man like the grandfather I never knew. "Thank you," I said. "I must go say my goodbyes now." Shaera and I walked along the rugged beach until it became too treacherous, and then we sat on a rock to watch the water lap gently against the shore. The wind was blowing harshly from the lake, but we didn't care. "I'll return for you, Shaera," I said. She had barely said a word during our entire trip to this island, and now she looked like she was about to cry. "How do you know that, Elwyn?" "What do you mean?" Harke has already defeated Aranon in 5 major battles. He has outwitted some of our best generals, including my own father, and now you go to face him. We have gone through so much, I'm beginning to think we will never be together. And then Shaera did cry, pressing her head to my shoulder. I embraced her closely as tears rolled down my cheeks as well. Shaera, too, had changed. When Harke placed the enchantment on her, he stole her innocence. As often as I told her there was nothing to forgive, Shaera couldn't seem to shake the guilt of marrying Harke and sharing his bed for those months when we were apart. I only wanted her to be happy, but she refused to be. Perhaps when this was all over and Harke's threat was gone, perhaps then Shaera would finally forgive herself. I hoped. Reaching beneath my cloak, I pulled out the mirror of true love with my image still burned into its surface. I placed it in her hands so we could both look at it. Our love is forever, I said, just like the reflection in this mirror. No matter what happens, I will love you. What if Harke kills you? I lived with him. I know the hatred he has for you, ELwyn. Then I remembered how a signal had been arranged to warn the Endled Council in the event that Harke had defeated the last remnants of Aranon's forces. Listen, Shaera, keep your eyes on the lake and watch for a ship. If I am victorious, or if I have lost and escaped Harke's wrath, I will come for you on a ship with blue sails. But if Aranon is lost and I have died in battle, the message will come in a ship with red sails. I promise you, the sails will be blue. After a moment of silence, Shaera softly said, If Harke wins, he will come for me. I do not think I can be with him again. I knew the secret meaning behind her words, but I didn't want to think about that right now. I didn't want to think about any harm coming to Shaera, so I pulled her to me and gave her a long kiss. I love you, she said. Alright, so we have Shaera's dad as part of the crew now, apparently. I don't know why he's here, but okay. And out here is the final objective. This is Shaera. So I need to come out here sailing this ship. So yeah, let's just get to. We have Tiger Den. We don't get Treetop Lodge here. That's cool enough. We're gonna get a citadel up and running. Recruit these creatures. We have get a bunch more here. I am just going to do this. You took some of my wolves. That's on you. There we go. And I don't know what this guy is going to do, but he's not gonna be very good for me. Alright. I think this is all we're gonna do for this episode. It's great timing, and we will continue next time and see if we can defeat Lord Harke. So see you guys then. This is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer. See you guys next time.